Hey everybody, welcome back to Chris's Trains and Things. It is Labor Day weekend 2021, and on holiday weekends usually we head out to a cabin that we are fortunate enough to have out at Raystown Lake in Pennsylvania. It's my in-laws' place. We like to come out here and get out on the lake. Unfortunately, due to Hurricane Ida, the lake is covered in debris. I'll try to add some photos of that here for you to see. Lots of trees, trash, that kind of stuff. It's just riddled the lake. The docks are kind of torn off because the lake was about 13 feet higher than normal, so we are unable to go out on the lake this weekend. It's beautiful out. Weather is about 80 degrees today, so my daughter and I are escaping for a little bit to get out of the cabin. We went for a hike earlier at one of the local state parks, and now we are heading up to Altoona. So Altoona is only about 45 or 50 minutes away from Raystown. There are two hobby shops in Altoona that we're going to check out: Neely's Train Shop and Full Steam Ahead. Now, Full Steam Ahead has a lot of other things they specialize in, like RC cars and quadcopters, drones, that sort of stuff. So we're going to see what they've got train-wise. They don't have a huge online presence, neither does Neely's. Neely's has an eBay store, but nothing online that you can purchase things just directly through them. So we're just going to go and see what they have. If we have time, love to get up to the Horseshoe Curve. We've been there years ago. They close at 5, and we had kind of a busy morning. It's already 3 o'clock, so I don't know if we're going to get there or not. We're going to just have to wait and see. But we're excited to check these places out. I thought I'd bring you all along for the ride, and we'll get some videos inside and see what we can find in there, see if we get ourselves in anything. Really looking for just something that I can't find anywhere else. You know, sometimes these smaller, locally owned hobby shops will have something that they have in stock, but because there's no online store, people that are looking for those items can't find them, right? So perhaps there's something there, an engine or a set that we might be able to pick up for the layout, which would be great. And if not, it's always nice to at least go check out some other hobby shops and maybe pick up some scenery supplies just to support them. While we're on our way, there's a couple things that are coming up. So as we enter the fall, it's a busy time of year. But one of the things, a couple things coming up here in September. Later this month, there's a group that I'm friends with. We're all heading out. We're spread out all over the East Coast and Midwest. Some out in Pacific Northwest, and they might not be able to make it out, but we're heading out to Ohio for the 765, Nickel Plate Road 765 excursion. So I believe it's I'm going to butcher this name, the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad out in Ohio. And then I'm not riding on the train, but I'm just going to go see it because it'd be awesome just to see an active Berkshire under its own steam. So go get some pictures of that, and then we are going to continue up to Stockyard Express, and then up to another friend's layout that's further away in that direction. So you'll just have to wait and see how that all pans out. I am very excited to meet up with the guys again. They came to my layout this summer after they came to Strasburg to see 611. We had that meetup. There's a video on my channel that you may have seen already of that meet. That was so much fun. It was great to get together with them, and so it'll be nice to get together with them again. I missed the Long Island trip that took place in August. I'm sure that you've seen the videos from Sid or Sam that they put out there. I think RJ might have put one out also. So this will be the next meet that we have. And then after that, we get into October, and then we have the Fall York Show. And obviously everything with the Delta variant picking up, the TCA has posted some guidelines and things like that they're going to open up some more halls, spread people out, make sure masks are being worn, all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to make sure we're taking all the precautions that we need to. But I look forward to getting back to York again. I'm planning to go on Friday and then host the guys at my place Friday night for another meet, and we'll make some more videos of that fun stuff. So those are some things that are coming up. So I hope you can tune in for those. We'll have videos that go through all of that. I plan on doing like a travel vlog for the trip out to Ohio and beyond, because there's going to be a lot of time just riding in the car. So some things that we'll talk about and get out there and get a lot of footage of layouts and Stockyard Express and 765. It should be a great time. So we are approaching Altoona. I'm going to stop talking and focus on making sure I've got my GPS up and figure out how to get to Neely's, and we'll be there soon, probably in the snap of a finger. right, everybody, on the way back now. Didn't get a whole lot of footage inside the stores. Some business owners were funny about that, and didn't want to bother all of them as well. So some pictures might come up here of what we saw. So went to Neely's first, really small shop, lots of older used stuff. Didn't get anything there for me. Daughter got a stuffed animal. We went from there, we went to Full Steam Ahead, Schaefer's Full Steam Ahead. Lots of RC car stuff, lots of like HO stuff, and a very small selection of O-scale trains. And so I was a little concerned that I was wasting my time. There was another couple there, and they were looking at the same stuff, and we were kind of caught each other's eye, and we're like, this is not a huge selection. So I went up to the counter and asked if they had anything else. She goes, oh, O-scale stuff's upstairs. I had no idea there were stairs. So she showed us around to the back. There were steps to go upstairs. And upstairs, just rows of racks of Lionel trains. From Lion Chief sets to legacy engines to, you know, Disney cars, covered bridges, fast track, you name it, they had it there. Steam locomotives, they had older conventional steam locomotives. They had a command control Wheeling in Lake Erie, Mallet. They had some of the newer releases. They had the B60 baggage cars, Pensy baggage cars that were awesome. Prices were pretty reasonable too. So I think we got lost up there. So my daughter was with me. We were looking around for a while. I was torn between two things. The Conrail rotary gondolas. I want to get some more Conrail stuff. I don't have any Conrail things in my lap, I don't think. So I would like to get some more Conrail stuff. And then they had something else that I ended up getting, which is the... Hey, we're back at the layout. So back from our little mini vacation over Labor Day weekend. And as I said, we went to two hobby shops, and at the last one, which was Full Steam Ahead, I was able to come away with something. So let's go ahead and open this up and check out what I was able to get. It's a pretty thin box, but let's see. Obviously the part number. It's obviously an orange box, and there's no window. What there is a Lion Chief logo. So I don't have any Lion Chief locomotives in my fleet. This will be the first one. And I'm very, very excited about this because I've actually had one of these, not the same road number, run on my layout before. And it was really neat. I don't think you can beat the price that this thing comes for. This is probably the best money for that you can get. So this is the Lionel Lion Chief Pensy 060T. So I'm excited to have this. This is as I said, it's a Lion Chief 2.0 engine, so I can run it with my legacy command base. I can also run it Bluetooth, or you can run it conventionally as well. I'm obviously going to be running it with my legacy base. And it's got a smoke unit, and it's got sounds and everything. And for the price tag, I don't think you can beat this. It's got electric couplers as well. So fresh out of the box. Look at that guy. Awesome. Let's pull that off. Get a better view. Look at that. Little tiny guy. All right, everybody. So in the legacy remote, I have this programmed in. Now this runs off of TMCC. So it's gonna have some different controls than what we'd normally see if we're running a legacy engine. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. And then once we do that on the keyboard there, you can see the different controls. So we don't see smoke controls or anything like that. The smoke's actually gonna be controlled by the plus and minus sign there. And then it does have the electric couplers, which we can fire from down here on the legacy remote as well. So this thing is billowing some smoke out, which is awesome looking. Let's hear some of the sounds this little guy's got. So you might have your own opinions about Lionel Crew Talk. It's fun and interesting. I go with this hobby is to have fun. This little thing is awesome. So let's move it around the layout a little bit with some of the disconnect cars that I've recently got from Nicholas Smith Trains. And then in a few weeks, we'll come out with another video that will be maybe some before and after weathering. And we'll go over the history of the prototype as well. But for this video, we just want to stick with the unboxing and some running. So thanks for joining me on my trip to Altoona, picking this little guy up, and joining me back here for a little run around the layout.